Just after 6 a.m. here in the Pichonnière Valley. We had a storm, yesterday afternoon, I guess. Hailed, and then it was followed by rain. As the rain was kind of settling down, and it was just kind of a drizzle, light shower, we went and sold the grapes that we still had because that was about the best price for it. So we're sitting at 63,000 euros right now, which is not bad. I was looking at the crop calendar and the weather. Yeah, why don't I just pull that up? So it looks like we're going to have hail again, probably around 4 o'clock, so late afternoon. And then it just kind of jumps out at me. Clover, first harvest window for clover is going to be in June, so that's maybe when we can do our clover. Or we might have to wait till July till it gets a little taller. I don't know. Have to look. We're in a new month, so we'll have growth everywhere. And then we have oats and winter wheat. So oats are going to be July. And the winter wheats, I can't remember when we got it in, could also potentially be July. So we're kind of, don't have a lot to do right now. We'll go over and see how the garden's doing. Let me drink some coffee here. And we'll take a walk across the road. Pear mentioned maybe it's I don't know, the terminology, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those types of productions where it shares the cycles, so the more things you have running, the slower it all is. That's potentially true, because we're running both just the water, and then on top of that we're doing the fertilizer. So I don't know. It does seem really slow. Looks like we might get some garlic later today, and we got some tomatoes. Yeah, I don't know. I guess what I could do is I could shut everything down except for just like lettuce and see what happens. If it starts pumping out lettuce like mad, then we'd know that it's a shared production. What is that sound? I don't know. What the chicken's doing here. There we go. Now if I open this, how's our... Oh, let's just see how our pallet of eggs is coming. They have feed, so I don't need to worry about that really right now. Although I don't have a whole lot else to do, so it wouldn't hurt to just give them some more feed. So I got, all the equipment's kind of tucked under here, best that I can get it, just so it's out of the rain and out of the hail. The combine's too tall to fit. The sprayer's too tall to fit. So yeah, that didn't quite do everything we wanted it to. I think I got a gap here. I wanted to kind of walk around the field a little bit and see if I could see some damage from the hailstorms or not. I don't see anything too bad. Nothing's really jumping out at me. It's probably be easier if I looked at the map. So I can see a couple of spots. And yeah, that in my field, there was one spot that the clover looks like it's damaged as well. And then the oat field's fine because the storm, I think, came late. Or it was still in early growth state, so I think it's a little more resilient in the early growth states. Sort of like you can drive on it and not cause crop damage in the first couple of growth states. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. I'm still wondering about the goat enclosure, whether I should just go ahead and do that. Because what I would potentially make from the milk would offset what I lost from taking a little bit of the crop out. But yeah, we don't have much to do if we don't have much to do. I guess we could go see if there's work to be done. So the clover's taller. Actually, this looks pretty good right now. I wonder if this will be nice and tall next month. So I'd like to get a bale wrapper so we could start doing clover silage. Nitrogen, bad to perfect to okay. That's hard to process. So this, I think, the vineyard's all fine. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Should I just take the tomatoes now? Give me something to do? I don't know. We'll drive across the road. The garlic's gonna be like later today, I think. It's not gonna come soon. So why don't I just take the tomatoes and then I'll run up to the store. We'll check on the used equipment and see if there's any contracts to be done. I just can't think of anything else to do. fire the truck up. Let's check prices menu for tomatoes. Yeah, price is going down. Might as well sell them right away. La Buvette du Foot is the best price. I think that's that place by the athletic field. Let's check the map. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. So we'll just run over there. We'll sell the tomatoes that we have, and then head up to the machinery store. Store. I'm going to park over here by the New Holland Combine Harvesters. Nice leisurely drive throughout the map. It's just dangerous when there's not a lot going on, because that's when you, yeah, said it before, you know, idle hands or the devil's workshop or whatever the saying goes. But, you know, when you're looking for things to do, sometimes you get yourself in trouble. Let's see. Used equipment. That's a baler like ours. 7196. Probably cheaper than ours. And then a Fendt 700. Well, we can't afford it anyway. Pretty big. So yeah, nothing we particularly need. Let's go talk to the guys hanging out over here by the tractors and see if maybe there's some work in May that we can do with either our own equipment or maybe utilizing theirs. Let's see what we got. There is a lot. There are bale wrapping contracts, again, for square bales. That's the problem. I want to buy a round baler, and this is all square baling stuff. Were these the Hoeing contracts that they had the other day? That's huge. I say we do those. Let's borrow items on this one and we'll do them both. So we'll go park down over here. Just an opportunity to make some money while we're not doing anything. I'm tempted by the fertilizing one. We could buy some liquid fertilizer. put it in our sprayer and go do fertilizing contracts, there is the one. I do like this tractor. I'm gonna go put the weight on first. That way when we put the hoe on, it's not gonna really drop the back end down. For whatever reason, it thinks you're trying to use it when you pick it up because it's lower. Yeah, there we go. We don't have any beacon lights or anything on here. We're going to go back the way we came, and the field is right before the, what would you call it, the viaduct or the railroad crossing, the bridge or viaduct that goes over the railroad line. We're close to the big farmer's kiosk, across the train tracks from there. So we're retracing our steps a little bit. I was driving pretty quick with the Lizard Dragon, and a couple of times on the way over here, I came into curves and ended up oversteering a little bit. Almost running off the road. Gotta be careful. So yeah, these will bring in another 20,000 euros, and that'll give us more money to play with to advance the Let's Play. I think, God, I'm really torn on whether to put in the goats or not. I think I probably should. The longer I wait, it's just the more money you're giving up. And we're not gonna have, well, it'll be before July. Okay, we could start in here. I don't know where the entrance to the field's really at. Oh, it's down there, isn't it? Let's use the proper entrance. Harvesting we're not going to have anything to do until July. Cutting the clover, gosh, I think it's probably going to be July also if we waited until it was the biggest, you know? So we got 2 fields to do. Should have been careful not to speak while I was doing that transition, because a lot of time that's where the commercial breaks, the ad breaks end up being when I go into menus or get into a vehicle. So try and be cognizant of that. See the weeds going away? I think so. Ugh. Tricky on this end with the fence there, isn't it? I'm gonna go around and do the headland first. No reason not to. Alright, let me knock this out. It's gonna take some time. Then we'll go do the next one. And then maybe we'll put in some goats. Alright, so that contract's done. Shoot, can I get to the road from here? I think so. Ooh, boy, that looks a little steeper than I thought it was gonna be. Wah, there we go. Yikes. Let's see. Let me pull over here. I need to take a look at the map and see where I need to go next. Alright, so let's see. Where's the other field? Yeah, I think if I go up the left side of the map, it's probably be the quickest way. Where am I again? Oh, I'm like right in the middle, down at the south. So go up, but after that farm, turn right. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think we've been on this road much, so that's the sawmill down to my right. I do eventually want to buy the woodlands that are right by the farm. I think on the same side of the road that the house is on it. And then maybe we could do some, I don't know, some thinning or something. But yeah, I don't do forestry a ton. Wind through here. Should go under the railroad once we get to this intersection. Tell you what, there's a car parked to my right. Every time I see that car, I think it's traffic coming. Alright, then up this way. Sort of like I always wanted to turn to the right coming down this road going the other way. When I hit that T intersection, it's absolutely the wrong thing to do. It's the edge of the map there. Edge of the map is off to the left. Really good job the map makers did on just making it look like it goes on forever. I mean, I don't want to get on the wrong side of these trees here. Alright, as we go across these fields, maybe. Yeah, so I think, not quite sure how close the edge of the map is, but I think it's just, might be that tree line on the crest over there. Not sure. I'll have to explore sometime. There was a sign back there probably naming a farm. That would be interesting to check out. And then here, this is one of the formal farms. I think it's a dairy farm, but I'm not sure. Alright, so somewhere after this farm, there's a track leading off to the right. I'm not sure how soon it is. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. There's lots of weeds in this field. Is this the field? I don't think it was. No, it's not. Every time I hit a bump, then the rear of the tractor gets really low with the, gosh, am I like going completely the wrong way here? Did I turn like way too soon? No, it's here on my right. Alright, can I get into the field or is it too steep? There we go. Oh, this one is good size. This is going to take some time, I think. We'll start with the headlands, I think. Bouncy, bouncy. We're gonna take some time to do this. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. This is gonna take a while. All right, we're almost done with this now. I've learned a few things as I'm doing this. First off, I started with the headland. That was probably unnecessary. And then I was bouncing so much when I was doing the headlands going across the rows that I decided to change the work direction so that I would be going with the rows, so the hoe wouldn't be bouncing up and down. I just found it unpleasing. I have been going around these poles. I don't know if there's really a collision. I'm going to run right into it. Yeah, there's not a collision. I was steering around them before. And then I have it set so it kicks the cruise control off at the end. So what I've been doing is if I adjust the steering before the cruise control kicks off, it stays on, and it's quicker. You don't end up losing your speed if you don't kick off the cruise control. And then I suppose lastly, I shouldn't have done the headland in the first place because I'm probably getting very close to the edge of it anyway as I come down this way. So there we go, we're done. Let's go ahead and raise that. Get onto the track here. This will go down past Julian's. And once I get up, I'm going to kick the GPS lines off so they don't come on as we drive past other fields. And then I'm going to head back up to the store, and I think I'll just probably see you there. We've driven around the map enough here. Yep, let's go first person. There we go. So we're coming down that track on the east side of Julian's right now. There probably was a quicker way to get to the field. We ended up winding our way through the woods or along a wood line to get there. We probably could have got there quicker had we aimed for like this track from the beginning, but we saw a part of the map we don't often see. I got to pay attention here. I know there's a big dip to the right. So yeah, I'll see you up at the store. Alright, it's just before 1 o'clock. We're arriving at the implement dealer. I think the hailstorm is probably going to start around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's meet with the farmers over here and collect on those 2 contracts. So we made nearly 20,000 euros doing that stuff. I'm going to check on used equipment. I assume it probably did not change significantly from this morning. And then I think I'm going to buy a IBC of liquid fertilizer. Maybe we can start taking on some fertilizing contracts with this sprayer that we have. So nothing new. Yield improvements, consumables. Now, 3,200. I've been wondering if maybe I should do the liftable. Doesn't say the weight, does it? Or will it in here? No. I almost want to get the liftable for the flexibility, but I think I'm going to use it as a front weight on the pallet forks. Thank you. So I don't know if it would be a good idea to get the liftable one, because I think to make it liftable, they just kind of negate the weight of it. But I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to take a look at one of our vegetable pallets if we have one, if that garlic one has spawned yet. I wonder if this will... Do we have a weight? I don't know if I have a counterweight to put on the back for lifting these off of here. A little more space here. Right up against there. It's going to be pretty much right up against there anyway, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Oh. I wanted to turn the beacon on. So there's this one of herbicide up here. Let me grab it. Take it down to the farm also. Doesn't really do me any good sitting up here. $1,200, that's pretty full too. So these are going to be pretty heavy. Alright, so let me strap this one down and then we'll head down to the farm. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can get these offloaded once we get down there. See what else we got going on. I'll see you in a moment. To share with you, on the way back I was admiring the weathering on the road surface, and I was thinking back, there was a map that came out, it's been a while now, I was watching the map tour on it going, I kind of like this map, but the roads were like freshly laid asphalt. I mean, it was new blacktop, shoulder to shoulder throughout the whole map, everywhere, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of turned me off. Alright, so I need to put these somewhere. It would probably be best if I parked here to get access to it. So, I'm gonna take, let me look at the garden here. Did we get the, no. Still didn't get the garlic out. When's it coming? It's at 9:41. It's gonna be like the end of the day. So here's what I'm thinking. Once that garlic pallet comes out, I'm gonna switch everything off except lettuce from water. Where's my... Let me go down. Where's lettuce? So lettuce, what's this recipe? Straight water, 1:1. I'm at 288 cycles per month. What do I got? I got a seeds and solid fertilizer recipe, and that's it. Yeah. So I'll turn it everything. I'll just turn everything off, but lettuce from water, and we'll see what happens. So this plow is pretty useless. So I'm going to use it as a counterweight right now. I might need to come and get the cultivator if this isn't heavy enough, but we'll do the IBC of herbicide first, since it's not completely full. Maybe it, and we'll see. And then the cultivator, or the plow rather, we're just gonna tuck it over in the bushes or the trees or something, because it doesn't work as a plow, so it does me no good whatsoever. Get up above. Try to line up straight. I know I should have pallet forks, but I don't. And this is what people do. They make do with what they have and try to minimize their expenses, so it should work no problem. Sometimes you might get something that seems a little finicky and doesn't like it. Like I had pallet forks I was using for bales on the telehandler on Kinleg, and they were just a little too sticky. Okay, this is fine. It's not too heavy. Where am I going to put these, though? I can't really put them in a building because I can't get the sprayer back there to fill it up. So how about if I put it... Oh, I'm gonna regret that wagon there. So let's see if I can tuck them by this tree. Probably regret that when I need to get the combine harvester out, but for now it should work. I probably should get a weight. Put it on my list of nice to have things. Not really needed, but it would be nice to have. All right. probably not a good idea to have them so close together, because how do you know which one you're gonna get? That's the point. If I want fertilizer and I get too close to that, put it on the other side, maybe. Let me think about this a second. I could put it on the other side of the chicken coop. I should have backed over here. Can I get in here and then can I back up? I don't want to catch a corner of the building. I'm gonna catch a corner of the building. I'm gonna get myself into a okay, if I can set it down now, can I back up enough that I get off of it? Yeah, and then raise this all the way up. I think I might be able to get out now. There we go. The yard's way too tight, isn't it? All right, where can I throw this plow where it's out of the way? I think that's it. Point that down. I think that should be good. All right, so I got herbicide here. I could take, this is like what? 603. How much does this have? 1200. So yeah, this will go a long ways. The problem is when I take this out, I'll have another IBC. Okay, so it's 223. I mean, I could, no. It's going to start hailing probably within the next half hour to an hour. So I'm not going to go start something. Oh, I got 911 of lettuce. So keep that in mind, because we'll get a lettuce pallet probably right away. If we have 2 in the morning, then we know something's different. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this. Once that garlic pallet comes out, I'm going to switch it to all lettuce, or lettuce only from water, and see what happens. If it starts producing lettuce quickly. But understand that we are very close to a full pallet of lettuce right now, as soon as we start that. We don't want to inadvertently think that, oh, it's wonderful, look, we got a lettuce pallet already this morning. Yeah, it was going to come anyway. See, we could probably do with some solid fertilizer next time I'm up at the store. Got a couple of big bags of lime, but yeah, I could do with some solid fertilizer next time I'm up at the store. I think we're okay on everything else. So I don't know if there's like a particular weight that might go with that Renault. Let's go in the brochures, see what I have here. Miscellaneous weights. Just all base game stuff. There's this Fortschritt one. So yeah, okay, this one appears to be the weight for the Renault. So 280 euros, 500 kilos. We'll get one of those next time we're at the store. And then the bale wrapper is this one, the Scorpio Euro Milk, or the Euro Milk Scorpio Alligator Shark. What the heck kind of name is that? But hopefully this thing will wrap alfalfa and everything. Yeah, everything else looks like that's all it showed you, so it should be fine. I think we'll go ahead and we'll just call it here. If it's shorter than usual, so be it. We'll think about what we can do with all that money that we have, that 80,000 euros. Maybe we should buy some more land. Maybe we ought to get that spelt field. Maybe we ought to get that other field. Let's real quick, let's pull out the map and look at it for a second. We'll look at it in crop types just to know if there's something in there. So this field we'd like to get 36 at some point, but there's nothing in it. And it's 120. So that's too rich for my blood right now. This one we know has spelt in it. And it is 27,000. This one's got grass in it. It's 70,000. That might be the next thing to do, because we could make silage bales off of that, cultivate it, put alfalfa in it. But that doesn't leave us enough. We need 25, I think, to do the goat enclosure. And then eventually I'd like to get this. But that's nearly 100. So yeah, between the spelt and the grass field, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Pichonnière Valley. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. Yeah, we got a storm coming, so really no point in prolonging it. We'll see you at the end of May. Probably do the goats. Maybe. Or buy some land. I don't know. See you next time.